Okay, so it's the 16th of July. July 16th, 2023, and maybe I'll say some stuff. So, I can say stuff and talk about stuff and stuff that you probably be like, whoa, that's weird. Why would you say that? I don't agree with that. Well, yeah. I tend to have contrary views than most people because I'm original. I'm a free thinker. Most free thinkers think differently. Most sheeple people think the same. They don't really. I don't know. I don't know if they just see other people and they know what they think, so they think the same, or just because certain people of a certain mindset tend to think a certain way, so they all, think the same way. It's like cats. Most cats have never met each other, yet they lick themselves and they all do the same thing. It's because they're all the same mindset. Now you get a free-minded, original thinking, creative cat, and you'll probably do something different. You'd be a rarity. It's like that's kind of like how free thinking, creative people. We're rare. We're like the diamond in the rough. There's a lot of rough, but not many diamonds. So that's how this guitar does pretty well in the humidity. It's very humid in here again. But my Yamaha, see, I'm not gonna play it in the summer because it sounds. It's just because it can't stay in tune, because of the wood. The wood's it's an old guitar. It's like 55-year-old guitar. So I don't know if it's just the varnish or just the way it's made, or it was made 55 years ago. So it just doesn't really hold the hold the tuning. Just the humidity messes with the wood. So it's just. What can you say about that? Just it does what it does. So you can't really, I don't know. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. No bell, book, or candle will get you out of this. Love, I'm scared. It's a good song. I don't know that song. It's a John Lennon song from his Walls and Bridges album. It's called I'm Scared. Or just Scared. It's called Scared. Oh, I'm Scared. Yeah, it's a good song. It's a good album. Walls and Bridges. Scared is a good song. Ain't no people on the old dirt road. No more weather on the old dirt road. Not a minute mudslide on the dry spell coming. It's a good song. I think I wrote it with Harry Nilsson. It's a good song. So I should do another song. I was doing Your Silence. It's just nice when I focus on one song, so I can get in that whole mindset of that one song. It's when you do different songs, then you get in a different mindset of a different song and start thinking a different way. Just different, not all my songs are the same. So some like kind of more, some more like, a little hard. So it's like but maybe I'll try like silence, but singing kind of screamy, like. You're so quiet, I got it with me. That's the option I see. I don't know if I see what I had. I don't know. I don't like to sing every song screaming, and I don't overdo the screaming stuff. It's usually like with a song like that, and then the chorus maybe I'll do a scream. Just don't overdo it. It's like Paul McCartney singing every song like he did Helter Skelter. That wouldn't have been good. No, you gotta mix it up, or you just don't use the same thing on every song. It's like harmonica. The Beatles were kind of sparing with it. They used the harmonica on the first couple albums, maybe the first 3 albums, and then they stopped using the harmonica. And then they brought the harmonica back every once in a while, like on Mr. Kite or Rocky Raccoon. Just don't overdo it. Or cowbell. You don't overdo cowbell. But here, but there, you don't do it on every song. More cowbell, baby. Yeah. Alright, so I'm talking fast. I know I talk fast because my mind thinks fast. It's like thoughts come to me, or the words I'm saying come to me really quickly, so my mouth tries to catch up with that. So that's why I talk fast. You go, well, yeah, you think fast. No? Yes, that's just a creative thing. What creative people, the mind works fast. But creative people tend to be very kind of impatient, not patient. So we tend to just get the ideas out and then that's it. We don't like to think long on things. Whereas other successful people like who become doctors and who aren't really as creative minded, but they try harder. You know, they study and they read books, but they're not generally creative or very kind of quick minded. But they, you know, they more take their time with the thinking because they gotta think more and longer. But they do well in society, though. You go, so you see those the doctors, they take forever. You're waiting in the waiter, they take because they and then after they look at you, they wait and then they probably go to the books and think about what's going on instead of just knowing. They don't think they have knowledge of knowing. So you go, well, more intelligent people tend to take time to think. Not more intelligent people. I think it's more creative. Maybe. Oh wow, what is intelligence? No, no, they tend to work harder at it, think harder. So to get it, but they get it because they're spending more time with it, so they can go, you know, opposed to just being smart and might not be the best way to go, best answer, the best solution, but you come up with it. You know, yeah. Just the guys that have more, they speak slower and they take time and they read books, but they're not really born with this kind of creative thing where they always see like when I write I always, you know, it's like I always have thoughts in my head, but it's not like crazy thoughts like that. It's always like when I think of a word, I can think of things. Or if I'm gonna go somewhere, I can just imagine the whole scenario going down and inside my head. I just like live it right in there. And I can just like kind of like very creatively recreate it like one possible way it's gonna go down. I can, I don't know. And most people do that. I don't know. That's my mind does that. You know, I don't know. It's a weird thing. But yeah, it's like that. But it's not like I think some people just constantly have ideas and thoughts and hear words. I'm not like that. I'm more like when I try to think on words. It's like when I write a song. I have an idea, a subject, and then when I think of that word or the subject, then the ideas about that thing comes to me. Then I write it down. That's usually become the words. And then I have musical ability, which wasn't just I was just born with. I had to, you got it's physical, so you work at it. So you work at your agility on the guitar or piano. It's not like okay, I'm just gonna play it. No, you gotta. It wasn't like it didn't take too long, and I didn't do it too hardly. Just all of a sudden you do it, but I think the artist in guitar comes with, chord fingering, some of this chord like, wow, and remembering or yeah. But you can come up with stuff, and then you gotta remember it, and then you'll write it down. It's like, or I don't know, what is the artist big? Writing a song. Like, once you have it down, but then you have knowledge of what things sound like, especially musically. Like once I have the words, then I have an idea of how the music is gonna go. I can hear it inside my head, so I know which direction to go, and then I usually pick a chord, a strong chord, and go, yeah, that's the way. Good foundation. Start from that, then work around that in that key, and then conjunctively work together with the words, which is where the melodies are, with the chord progression, and work a good chord progression within that. And then that's what I work with how I'm gonna sing it. The melody, the speed, the and all that stuff. So yeah, it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things that go on songs. But the best songs are the ones that sound like it's very like you didn't take a lot of time on it. It's like you spend 5 million years on it and it sounds like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. That's the best ones. It's like well, I wish I could a million years to do. But then other ones well they sound more complex. They take like 5 seconds. I don't know. To write. So it's a very interesting thing.